Greetings and salutations, everyone. Apologize for the late start this morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Sonic Day. Happy Kingsman Day. A Kingsman Day. Whatever it is that's getting you out of bed this morning. Maybe it's this stream. Maybe it's the itch in your pants. Whatever it is. Glad to get you. Glad to see you. Alright. Man, I was really hoping stuff would feel better this morning, but I guess we just need to get a quest going and go from there, right? Like, let's take a look. Level 8. We got a couple of things, right? We got some Vaughns that we can do. CO6 starts at 8. Smash is on. It's not saying anything. We'll see if he joins us in the voice chat here. Some Thrinals. Some Thrinals are really, really quick. So we'll probably actually go start with a couple of the Thrinals. It's unlikely that I will finish Thrinal this life. Just start it and go. Seems like it's a better call. Alright, I'm also going to throw it. Okay, good. Just want to make sure that the chat app was working. It was. It's good. Oh, man. Not ready to be awake today. I didn't even lay down until 6, almost 6 this morning. Oh, we didn't grab a healer person. Let's, before we leave the airship, let's grab a healer person. Because reasons. Why not? Let's see, 10. Sort by the value. Ruthar was pretty good, right? I feel like Faden actually is the one that's been working for me of late. Oops. Okay. So we'll do. It's that poor 2,000 point gym that I went ahead and I rolled as a goal roll yesterday. Feels bad. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Alright, so we do like Thrinal West, and then we can do some other stuff. Hey! You finally got your W-2 today. It's only 2 weeks late. Are you sure you're not talking about your tax return? Your W-2s are legally obligated to be given to you by the end of January. I think the company can get an extension, but they have to prove something weird. But that's good. Get your taxes filed, get that refund processing. That is a good idea. Figure out how much you overpaid in taxes so you can adjust your taxes so you don't overpay as much in the future. That's the real secret. I would rather have to pay them like $1 because I underpaid by $1 than get $1,000 back as a refund because I overpaid. I'd rather have as much of the money that I earned in my pocket throughout the year.
Of dust and cobwebs covered the floor and walls of the excavation.
No, I know that isn't.
It
Why is
seems
it
less
so quiet?
like a new project than one recently resumed.
There we go. How much can you get back? It depends on your tax return, my friend. Depends on how much you overpaid. That's what your tax return is. And they go, whoa, 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 whoa. We overtook money out of your paycheck to pay the taxes, so we owe you money back because you only technically owed this many dollars in taxes. Well, it depends if... Hey, Smash, what's up, buddy? It depends on... Does somebody claim you as a dependent or not? What did you put on your paperwork? Etc. Justin, if you would like to join me, Smash, I started Thrinel's West. The first couple of the Thrinels I feel are a pretty good rate of return and on the time, and Thrinel this all three of the blah blah blah. All the ones on the west side, there we go. I feel like are pretty reasonable rates of return. Maybe not the greatest, but pretty good. The worst one, of course, is when you have to guard the NPC, but that's fine. I'll deal with it.
Hey Samius, can you hear me, buddy?
I can. So,
Volume changed a little bit. I hope it helps.
okay. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, it may just be where your mic is located. It may be where your voice pickup triggers are. Like right now, everything seems to be okay, but I don't know if you're trying to say like a novel or you're just trying to say good morning. So, if you just said good morning, then I heard you pretty good. Alright. Did you wish to join me for these first couple of Thrinel quests?
A few of the Kundar crew are milling about the area. A large pile of rocks seem to block the tunnel at the end of the room.
Are you in the ruins now?
Yeah, I got started. Got up, got busy.
I'm in the Thranal Wilderness.
Yep. From there you have to like go to where the quests are. Can't believe I missed the thing.
Go around the road and get up into there, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm in the western one. Oh, I know what else I didn't do last night that I have to do real quick. Glad I thought of this now. This cape is one of the few capes that I have from Ravenloft that doesn't have a Voice of the Master slotted in it. So let's fix that. There we go. That's better. So this one is actually much quicker when I don't apparently miss one stupid monster.
You said you're in the western?
Yep, west. The one with the little dwarf girl.
I apparently went to the eastern.
Oh boy. Let's wake up. I did wake up late today with this snooze button several times. For those of you who were like, why weren't you here at exactly 11? I apologize. I was beat.
Having a hard time finding the excavation site.
I shared it. It should. If you open up your quest log and like highlight it, it should yellow on the map for you. But if you went to east, go back out towards that road till you see the bar, and then follow that road around that's kind of by the bar, and it should take you there.
Went. Now back by the east. So follow the road out. There's the bar. Okay. That's Samius.
Alright, sorry. You're in?
I'm in.
Okay. Alright. got some friends who I love them, but sometimes they are dumb as hell.
The air is dusty and smells of blasting powder. A powerful charge was recently detonated in response.
Behind you.
Deal with it when it gets here, I guess. Oh, man. Reaper behind you.
I just mistakenly thought I could handle it.
You and your hireling were doing fine. And another Reaper around this corner, by the way. This one, however, is a dangerous one. Another.
I said I did need a healer.
I mean, they help, man. They're like, especially when you're early on taking your first baby steps into Reaper, like.
And the Reaper having almost never done a Reaper before.
Again, it's a hard transition, and having a way like somebody who can at least like easily heal you compared to your own healing. It's not easy. So being able to have that is pretty good.
Adjust my skill set a little bit.
tunnel up ahead, while littered with rubble, appears to be mostly unobstructed.
What's your build look like so far, Samus?
I don't know, kind of a mess. I got a wizard level, a rogue level, and a bunch of alchemist levels. And the enhancement trees are kind of a little bit all over the place. I was thinking that I would, I started spending points on it yesterday. Thinking again that I could go into like one of the undead forms. But you have to have 3 levels of wizard to do it, and I'm not sure I want to take three levels off right now, or 2 more levels off to bring my DCs that much more. So I'm not really sure where it's.
The alchemist DCs are lacking in game.
I have no idea if they're lacking or not.
Footprints leading towards the door.
I just don't know if I want to take 3 levels off of my DCs now. What? Oh.
Go for endgame though, do you?
I mean, not generally. It's not my... It's not my primary concern. Alright. So once we loot this chest here and stuff, I'm going to ask you to talk to the NPC and kind of babysit him a little bit. Just keep him out of the fight. He's got to be like led upstairs with us, but kind of slow. So just talk to him and say, let's get out of here, and then wait there for a minute and I'll kind of call you up.
Okay.
Alright, come around to basically until you see my hireling. Just see her, not like standing next to her.
Yeah. sight.
Okay, come back, or come till you see the hireling again.
Right.
Alright, so is this stave just one foe? And enemy. Yeah, maybe this stun is not as good. It's not an AoE stun, it's just a single target stun. Should be okay for another minute. Alright, you should be safe to start coming up to me to the exit.
No way.
And I gotta take a minute and reply to this. It's gonna piss me off if I don't.
Can you see me on the map? Where am I supposed to go from here?
Straight one more intersection and then down. So forward or east, one more intersection and then south.
Here.
Yep, just keep walking all to the end. I need a quick minute to respond to this junk. When he gets all the way over here, the quest will finish. There we go. Yep, go ahead. Like I said, I need another minute to finish this thought, or it'll eat me up and piss me off all day. I do apologize for those of you creeping into the channel here, just watching me stand still and typing, but off camera. But I apologize. Hey, Melanie. I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'll be tearing it back up in just a minute. I gotta finish this little mini rant here on Facebook that will change no minds, but if I don't get it out and word it, it'll piss me off. And people are like eating at a comment I made half asleep and groggy this morning, and they're doing real asses about it.
I'm back, Samus.
Okay, welcome back. Okay. Let that go. At least I'm going to try to let it go. Alright. Yeah, we can do this one too. This one is also, I feel like, not bad. So, the first one was like $4,000 for the time that we took in there. This one, we spent significantly less time, and it was like $16,000. This one, don't really know off the top of my head how long this will take us. But this one is usually a big pile of experience also. Looks like they're immune to a bunch of this damage, so I might have to try to put that. Yeah, honestly,
I did dip a little.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I honestly, I'm enjoying the Alchemist so far. I'm not playing it as in a Sork mode. Of course. I'm kind of playing it more like you would play a wizard of the same level. in my opinion. So, like a medium fighter or a tier 2 fighter compared to a tier 1 fighter, plus weird bonuses. Why am I not playing it like a Sork? Just because they don't have the resources at level 10 to like play blasty Sork mode all the time. Like it. The thing is like, if you're a long-time spellcaster, right? The current state of like being a Sork, and just like running around blasting everything all day long and not caring, is a exception of the rules. Will Sork be insta-kills? Sure. And to be fair, it looks like the Alchemist could have a pretty sweet insta-kill down the line. It also looks like it is totally possible that the correct way to play this class is to play the healer role. Like the healer... Oh, what are they even called? Tree. Use the healer tree. The healer tree gets a insta-kill at level 12. Well, in the domain, right? Like, tier 5 gives you an insta-kill. Doing, the negative energy stuff might be really high.
Right? The insta-kill.
Say what?
You and Love Beef were talking about that yesterday. The insta-kill for level 12 on Alchemist.
Yeah, like it's possible that's the way to go. Like you can do a lot of interesting things with it. The negative energy potions that you can get as SLAs, like, could potentially make a big difference between kind of powering some of the speedier ways to kill monsters. I don't know. There's some interesting options to it. Right now, I'm kind of playing it again like I would play a more like a wizard of the same level. The difference is that as a wizard of the same level, the best way to play a wizard of the same level right now would be with as an inquisitive, in my opinion. That may not be the case after the changes, but currently in my mind, it's still probably best to play as a wizard or as a inquisitive. Where this, I feel like, contributes itself. I keep forgetting that they're until you hit them. This really opens itself up to the dagger stuff, like taking advantage of the extra dagger goodness. So, I don't know, it seems correct to me. The way that I'm kind of playing it now. There's some spell choices that I feel like are a little bit off. I don't think we have to go down there except for a collectible. Some of the spell stuff's really cool. Alright, if you see them in white standing still, like this right here, they will stay that way for like 6 seconds or until someone hits them.
So that's our crowd control tactic?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the spells I'm kind of fiddling with to see if I like it. But yeah, if I salt is what that's called. It's called salt crystals. But if you assault some guys, they're dazed for up to 6 seconds or until they're damaged, and then they wake up. So let's play the focus fire game. Ooh. I would say probably so far, I think it's a good value. Let's see, this is just a chest, right? Oh, fight. Here, I'm gonna fight him. They have what may be an easy mechanic with some experience where you like chain your spells together to get a secondary spell effect. I'm still kind of figuring that out. Like right now, I want to be in purple. I want this big sphere to be purple as much as possible. But to make it purple, I have to cast a blue and a red spell. And this attack counts as a red spell, allegedly. So, I don't know. There's some things I'm still trying to get the hang of, but overall I think it's interesting. See, like, I wanted to do that trip right there, and I just pulled myself out of purple. So by doing that, I lost 8 MMR, or sorry, 8 PRR. Like a bunch to my fortitude save. And it's just like, yeah.
An unnaturally icy draft swirls up from the stairs.
I need to just go fight our way down to that door. There are 5 in the last hallway. I don't know if there's 5 more in this one. I have a bad feeling we may have missed flesh render somewhere.
And then we'll have to play the hide and seek game.
Yeah. But there's 2 right here, so it's a good start. Now we're out of green. trip is just gonna keep knocking me out of the aura I want to be in, or whatever you want to call it. I don't like that. I guess that's the reason why I need to try this stupid stun. For whatever reason, the stun doesn't seem to land like that trip does. Oh, we're good. We gotta pull this lever. It's also kind of funny throwing potions behind you and just like taking 2 steps forward, seeing the potion fly out, heal the guy behind you. Fun. Ah, second Reaper. Alright, so this is supposed to... Cures temporary ability damage, restores a single negative level from energy drain, and eliminates fatigue. Yeah, I feel like my negative level's still here. So as usual, it seems like the Panacea-esque effects are not working.
There is something disturbingly evil about this room. The blood on the floor hints.
Is it Panacea or Panacea?
I don't know. I've always called it Panacea.
I've heard it pronounced both ways. I was just curious if you actually knew.
Hi, my name's Samius. I don't say any words the way they're supposed to be said.
Lacerator?
That's right, Lacerator. So we can... If we just stood over here, the guys would have stayed on the traps and just died. But our hirelings, like, ran out. We ran out a little further. So, like, that one over there died in the traps, at least. I feel like there's a lot of alchemist bugs. I wonder if they... Here we go. I wonder what kind of things we have out there. Be careful you do not hit the repeat expedition, so click once, then close, like hit the window that says close. Don't repeat it. Not that I'm planning on doing all of them, but I don't feel like doing the 15-minute wait on coil. Although, we probably should. Just use my voice of the master. 6 of one, half a dozen of another, I guess. And then I feel like the first 2 Eastern excavations are really, really good. Then the third one's just terrible. Also, I didn't look at the time on that, but the last quest was 12,000 experience. Yeah, that one may not have been such a good rate of return. This one, on the other hand, is great. This one was going to slow us down, so we have to stop and kill 10 monsters.
Denarth has evidently unearthed a large section of man-made passages. You hear the loud booming, voices arguing in the hall.
Skill modifier. Alright, reconnection is successful. Good. So, why OBS had disconnected, I apologize for that. I don't know what's up. Smash wanted to know if 1 level of Rogue is enough for trapping. It is if your class, your main class, and your intelligence is high enough that you get enough skill points to keep them going. So, like, if you're doing a lot of cross-class stuff, you have to make sure that if you would like to maintain your rogue levels or trapping skills, you have to be able to maintain those skills.
Do you feel high intelligence is paramount to that?
High intelligence helps. Certain classes help. Like high skill point classes can make a big difference. So like it's pretty easy for a bard to be able to take 1 level of rogue and keep their skills up. Looks like alchemist is going to be pretty easy to splash with 1 level of rogue. There's only 2 of the what I would consider like the rogue skills. Like search, spot, disable, etc. There's only 2 of those skills that are not arty skills or alchemist skills. So you only have to have 2 cross-class skills instead of all of them or whatever. That makes a big difference. Alright, so this one will clean the fight by the door. Do be careful, they do insta-kill. So you want your death block on.
Did you hear the sound of dirt shifting and blowing through the excavation?
Or your death block item or whatever. Don't talk to those guys yet. We'll come around here, we'll clear this little fight at the very beginning, and then we'll then I'll run ahead like last time. Aiden down. Gotta get this plague reaper pulled off to the side. I'm probably dead. How much longer on this plague reaper? Debuff? Alright, good. Oh, I thought that was your hireling for some reason. I'm like, just don't stand there and like swing at me. Heal me. Okay. So yeah, I have the feeling that the restorative draft is just not working at all.
Oh, you draw it.
Okay, if you want to go talk to those guys and tell them to let's get going and follow you, you want to talk to all three of them, I'll head this direction and start clearing. Just take the first tunnel. That first little fight in this quest is like the hardest fight. The one with the 5 casters. Alright, you can take the first tunnel to my hireling. He says what he slowly drinks a boost, double strike boost first. Second big threat in the quest.
2 hireling.
Okay. That rust monster. Alright, you can start heading this way, but I'm going to tell you to stop after a minute. Alright, you can come to my hireling again.
Okay, on my way. And my voice is doing better.
I mean, I think you got some stuff readjusted a little bit, so it's helpful.
Hireling.
Oh, you think the hireling is doing better? I mean, the hireling's been fine. Alright, you can come all the way to me now. Alright, but I'm gonna pause. When you get to me, pause for a second. I'm gonna stop Coil. Tell Coil to follow me now. Alright, you walk all the way to the door with those 2 fighters on you. They should get to the... Keep running in like a circle or whatever. Back and forth, side to side. They should walk down there and be like, oh yeah! Yeah, they're not gonna go. Thought I had him following me now. Let's get underway. Yeah, these guys are real iffy.
Coil shouts,
But
"The
once
library door is locked.
Coil
You
gets
scout
here,
your
then
way
they
open.
100%
We'll
will
hold fast
they won't
here."
carry on. Stop dead in their tracks. All right, follow me. Now we go this way and kill stuff. Pretty simple now.
The monstrosity of earth and stone lurches in
You do have to make sure Coil stays alive still, though. He should be okay in this hallway now, but never know. I guess we go this way since we're all looking right here.
The creature at the end of the hall guards its ground warily.
have a care, big rust monster. Oh, I'm very glad that I intentionally switched to a bad weapon. And it didn't switch till after the fight was over. Oh, never mind. It's broken now. Good. Good. Thank you, DDO. You're my favorite. I gotta figure out why Coil won't stand still. I do not like that he keeps chasing us. Alright. Right here, put your hireling on standstill for a minute. Go get this lost soul real fast. Alright, you want to follow me pretty closely. I'm going to avoid a lot of the fighting if I can help it. So I'm going to come to this corner. Go to this door.
You? Just the way this build is in particular is playing, I think I should probably rebuild things so I'm in green. I just don't think the green really does that much for me.
Hear a brief clatter of but the noise abruptly stops. Coil shouts.
But maybe I'm
"It's no
wrong.
good. The door is
Again,
still
this
locked."
may also add to the fact that you should be in the other, if you're going to do this build, be in the healing tree. Yeah, there's a whole lot of room in there that we don't need to fight that we just skipped. That's good. And now your hirelings can chase you again. No, OBS had like a brain fart for some reason, but I don't know why our viewers didn't come back after. I mean, it was only down for like 4 seconds.
should be more rust monster coming around the corner. Alright, keep your eyes open for Thrackhounds. They are the baddest of dogs. Alright, so this says the anniversary event is going until March 8th. That's kind of a long time. Does this mean that they're going to wait till... I really figure that they won't start the hardcore server until the anniversary event is done. So the fact that it's going to March 8th seems like a much longer period of time than I thought they would for that.
Shatters the air, followed by the rattling of rusty chains. Coyle shouts, "That's done it! Door's open!" Level screams, "By the sovereign host! There's a fire reaver in the library. Get ready to fight!"
So how long did it take us to do this? 15 minutes? A little slower than I would have liked personally, but not too bad. Alright, I'm going to get my stuff fixed. And then... get my ship buffs.
House speak.
I just grabbed that, reship buffs. I'm trying to decide where I want to go next. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on doing the rest of that chain. Those are the ones that I think of as quicker ones.
You're good.
So, now is usually where I do Deliras. I also usually do, like, Vaughn flagging 1 and 2. So I think heading to Deliras is probably the right answer. So House Jarasco.
Okay. We'll head to Drasco. Or as a buddy might call it, House Tabasco.
I mean, that's a thing. Oh, can't enter in Reaper mode, my bad.
This Delera module is narrated by Gary Gygax.
Alright, you may have to take your shield off. Try to do this the quicker way and
Tomb opens up into a larger space.
make the jump.
The
If we
underground
can't make the
structure
jump,
is
then we'll go
much
through and we'll do
bigger
everything
than
the
surface
longer way.
entrance
But
would suggest.
if we can shave about half the quest off by making this jump, let's do it.
The holy symbols of the sovereign host adorn the walls around you. This place was once hallowed ground.
Alright, so do you know how to get here? You just jump down into the water and swim over to the edge, and then on either side of the bridge there's you can jump up without having to lower the drawbridge and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I usually do the jump on this side, personally. But as far as I know, you can do either side. So I'll double check that you have my jump spell. Alright.
Just a little short.
Alright, hang on. There you go. Take that and drink that.
Nice.
There you go. Alright, come back here a little bit.
Put my shield back on, right?
Yeah, come back around the, back a little further behind the bridge a little bit and get dressed. I'm gonna piss off all these things and get going again here.
Because I've done that before. I've taken on my shield and then forgotten to re-equip it before.
You gotta take those armor check penalties into account and put them back when you need them.
Now, we couldn't do Reaper because of our level, right?
Right, you can only do Reaper 4 levels above the level of the quest. And since this quest is...
That's the level of quest on normal, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. So since this is level 7 on Elite. We could only do it at 9. Alright, stand right about here. Swing your little sword. That's close. Alright, put your hireling on standstill mode. Alright, so you see the bones on the floor, not in the floor, right?
Right.
So you have like a skeleton right in front of me. There's I guess I stand in one right here. There's bones right here. Stepping on the bones is what closes the door and locks us in.
Okay.
Alright, so if you don't stand on the bones, doors don't close. Okay? But they do have a slightly larger area sometimes than they look like. Just see how I jumped over those, you walked into the piles. Now you're stuck in that room for a minute having to fight, and I'm standing over here not having to worry about anything. So you might as well pull your hireling to you so you don't get murdered. There you go. Alright, you got him repaused. Walk, jump, and walk, and we're over here. Okay. You're fighting in there again. Oh, I guess I can get inside the door this time. Nice.
Them, but I guess I'm not.
See what?
Just avoiding them, I guess I wasn't.
So, this one right here, you came around, and like I said, remember how I said they are a little bigger than they appear? Like there's an area around them. You ended up touching this one. Okay. This one's actually a little tough. So watch me and try walking to where I'm walking. Get your hireling to stand still. See if I can remember the other way for this one. So avoid the bones on the left and the right, but walk to me. See, right here you stepped on this one. It's not easy, it's not hard either, it's just people don't realize, like we're used to walking over junk, and it doesn't matter, but if we avoid these things, you shave a lot of time off of the quest. This one's a pretty easy one. You walk to here, and you walk over to here.
Just not something people are used to doing, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like, most people don't avoid stepping on things, and they don't realize it in this quest that it's a thing that they can avoid.
I've done this quest probably 60 times in the 10 years I played. I never realized that before.
Yeah.
So,
So the same thing with this door. You can jump through this doorway if you're really lucky and not get locked in. Like, I was on the other side. I could have just looted this stuff and left. But, like, it's very tough to do this last one. It's the way it's set up. But if you're by yourself or people don't worry about the treasure, it's actually not that bad. It's pretty easy to do. So, like, with a little bit of practice and knowing the trick, you can basically avoid the majority of the fighting after you kind of work your way into this area.
You notice a note on the floor near a mangled body.
And we come in here, we loot the chest first.
right. Because when you pick up the note,
Yep. Now you take your hireling, you put your hireling in here somewhere, you tell them to fight. Stand out here in this area and tell them to fight. Call. And then you can go to one of these corners and start to recall. So your hireling, the hirelings will be the distraction, and we'll recall out. All right. That's fine. Hey, baby girl, what are you doing? Killing 40 extra ghosts doesn't do anything that we want to do.
You hear the now familiar sound of bone clattering against stone up ahead. You notice a rusty lever behind the grate to the side of the hallway.
the one that's... So, the secret to this room, and again I'm going to say if I remember correctly, is that there's a bugged spawner. So if you kill whichever one has 2, and then kill whichever one has 3, then you will not have to wait for the spawner to basically time out and trigger that door to open. So by looking around before you start killing things, and you go, okay, there's 2 melee guys and 3 ranged guys, then we can kill the melee guys and then kill the ranged guys and the door open right away. However, sometimes it's the other way around, and you'll get 3 melee guys and... What? Oh, I didn't pull that lever the second time.
Here, I'll pull it.
Well, monsters are going to spawn. I was trying to figure out why the other monsters didn't spawn, and that was why, because I didn't pull it. So yeah, get it pulled.
Okay.
But that's why, and that's also why it moves around. So like some people are like, oh, always kill the archers first. Well, that doesn't always lock them in, like work. You have to check to see which one did not spawn in the correct numbers. Again, I'm pretty sure that is correct. Ah, what is this? now there's 3 levers to pull instead of 1. You wouldn't want the hirelings to have an easy job like pull a lever 3 times.
This is a party only quest now?
No. Just tell the hireling do it. Just the hirelings have got to be... Oh, it may actually have gotten a little easier even, I don't know. Because once you get in, you can just tell the hireling to pull the first lever again. I don't know, it seems like a bit of a unnecessary change.
You have recovered Jail's journal, which describes the last moments in the church's investigation.
You loot your chest and stand in this room and just recall out.
Okay. Again, right?
Huh?
Dr. Colam or Colum or whatever his name is.
And you talk to that guy inside here, and then we can just turn around and go back in, actually. He'll give you your Silver Flame Club or whatever. You have to go out for the first one. You can talk to the guy inside here for the second one. And then you can just head right into the third one after you talk to the... Yeah. Sorry, my head is still elsewhere at the moment.
I hope your head is still on your neck.
Let's not use things like that. Let's try to get that out of here.
A bright flame flares upwards as the first soul lock is opened.
You okay?
Soul locks are now
Uh-oh. I sense danger somewhere. What'd you do? Ah, I don't know what you did, but see where you did it at.
It's a champion arcane skeleton.
Well, let's go this way with the way the quest is. Oh yeah, she's on standstill mode.
soul lock is open. 2 more locks, and Delira will be released.
That's right.
What was that?
We're doing Dolaris, so what do you think about the new Dolaris tier?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at it. I'm not one of those. I don't do a lot of spoiler type stuff. I evaluate on the live server as I kind of
Yes.
do things.
About the concept of the new Dolaris tier.
That's fine. More options are more better, right?
Right.
Okay, we got a Reaper out here. Second Reaper out here. Just start making your way to the exit door. Don't try coming up here and
You hear the whispers of a faint female voice as the 4th seal is opened.
yeah. This is what we like to call the kill zone. Where all the bad things can hit you. Let's go up here. Oh, there's a Fear Reaper chasing me. Isn't that cute? That's not the button I want to push. Go up the stairs and walk around. Staying down there is just going to get you killed. Archers don't contribute as much to Dungeon Alert, but they can eat you up.
I'm being blinded by the light.
It's all good. I'm just gonna shout and shout and shout until people listen.
No, it suddenly got very bright in my office.
Alright.
You hear the room's temperature fall.
Find and kill the casters.
Last soul lock is open. Delira has been released.
And then work on the Alright.
Take a 2-minute bio break.
Alright, you know where the next quest is, though, right? And how to get into it?
With,
You gotta go talk to the Delira again and talk to the assassin. Go talk to Delira. Yada, yada, yada.
I believe I know how to do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna go get started.
Okay. I will be there shortly.
Never mind, I thought that was maybe Remy coming to talk to me, but he went to the other room, so he must just be doing laundry.
Okay, so I talked to the assassin.
Talk to him twice, then go talk to Delira. And then you can get into the quest.
So, I mean, I'm not on the right goal.
Did you talk to the assassin? Did you get your reward? Get your reward, then you talk to the assassin twice. Then you go talk to Delira in the third quest. And your quest gets to advance.
Wonder if I didn't get my end of quest reward. I talked to Hargo Kamare twice.
Okay. Then did you go back to Delira's 3 and talk to Delira again? If you talked to that guy twice and you're able to like bluff him or bribe him or whatever the second time, then you should be good. So now you just gotta go talk
Yeah,
to
I
Delira.
bribed him because my bluff sucks, so.
So now just go talk to Delira.
far right?
Yeah. And you have to talk to her, and you have to, like, basically get close enough that you can give her a kiss.
I exit out of that right. I go to the next one.
Yeah. Then once you get out of there, you should be able to go to Thrall of the Necromancer. And once you're in the quest, all you should have to do is walk through the quest until you see my blue hand. Then at the blue hand, you need to follow the direction it's pointing, or otherwise you'll walk right into an acid trap, or I think it's an acid trap, and die. But when you see the blue hand, if you just walk the way it's pointing, go around the pillar, and around, you'll be fine.
But yeah, that's the unstoppable trap, isn't it?
Yep. But I've learned if I do not point that out to people, about half the time I get people just, like, getting murdered.
Well, I'm glad you pointed it out to me because I had forgotten. Around the pillar. He has a use, huh?
Huh? What?
Digby's hands.
I use those hands a lot, actually. Again, you'd be surprised how many things people forget because they just don't do these little quests that often. Like, oh, I play at the end game all the time, I'll be fine doing XYZ, and then they, like, do a TR or whatever, and they just die a lot. It's like, well, because you know the quests above level 20. See, like right here, this is another good example. Don't walk in the water. Walking in the water spawns baddies.
That's good to know.
Nope, I cannot.
I'll avoid that then from now on.
Yeah. Well, you will until the next time you do the quest and you won't remember. Alright, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's pretty common to just not. I remember certain details like that. Because you don't think
I
about
won't remember it until somebody else does it and I'm mad at them for it.
Right, exactly. You're like, oh, don't you know that blah, blah, blah?
That's what Samius says.
And you're like, nope. Nope, I don't remember blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't do this quest, but, you know, once every time they put a new class out and breaks my completionist, or, you know what I mean? Like, it just, there's a lot of quests that are like that you just don't, oh, I only do it when I need to get a new voice of the master, or oh, I do it at level 20, or 20 or 30 or whatever. Who cares? You know, it's that guy till he's dead. Aiden, don't you die on me. You're important. Protect Smash.
On those 3 levers that lead to this hallway, you pull one up. Which one is it?
Always the one closest to the door.
Okay.
I was testing you to see if you would remember not to walk through the water.
I do.
I mean, I don't think you walk through the water, so...
Guess that's pretty good then.
I suppose so.
Oh, these ladders.
Oh, man. Just in bed today. Alright, we want to get to 123 or 122 hits. We kill the last guy. How close are we? 103. All the breakables are done. Alright, well, we may not get the bigger bonus to this this run then. We'll kill everything except for the caster first, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, so don't kill the big red name guy until I basically say. If we can help it. Obviously if it's sad or die, kill the guy. If you have to, because you have his aggro, just walk away to the... Just walk back around by the hireling. Sorry, I got another thing in front of my screen, so I can't see life rules as well. Alright, kill the big guy. If that's a Reaper, we'll have to kill that Reaper too. And it was not. What? Bonus wave nonsense. So there are groups out there who will pull a first lever in that room with all the levers to get one extra spawn. That is a good way to do it. I just always forget about that, and I just slay in here until I get the spot. Poor memory on how many bad guys and things we have to do. Alright, and of course the Lyra gives you the fancy and reward. Oh, I can get the epic voice of the master now. Equips the trinket, gives a striding, good luck, 3 slots. Wow. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'll grab it. Why not? Alright. Rank 52. It's after 2 though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. It's not like we have 10,000 people hanging out with us today anyway. Probably Valentine's Day and work or interfering with people's watch or Rootski here. So I'm gonna go ahead and peace out. We don't have so many people watching that I feel obligated to raid over. But I think Nubrika. Yeah, I remember being told that, yeah. Takes 1k sentience, so it has no space for 2 filigrees. Right now, this doesn't have any space for a filigree. So, like, you have to feed it once to start it, I guess? I don't know. Just something to sit there and look at.
Thanks, Samus.
Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, I don't know anything about artifacts at all, really. I have this crossbow that I've slotted with what I've been calling my trash can for the last, I don't know, 20 or 30 lives or whatever it is since it's come out, and I just put all of my TR named shit in here as it fills up. And it's got 5 slots in it now, right? Yeah, 5 slots in it now. Just under 4,000, or just over 4,000 more for that the 6th slot or whatever to finish it. And I pulled a doodad, whatever it's called. Yeah, this thing. I pulled a spark of memory from whatever that quest is that drops it. So if I ever get it finished, I mean I will, right? I'll be able to start working on the last slot. Alright, so anyway, folks, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you get the opportunity to, if you're not already following on Twitch, I'd appreciate it. If you can, jump over to YouTube, youtube.com/SamusGarobo, or just look for Samus Garobo over on YouTube, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. And one of my goals is to get my YouTube channel up to at least 1,000 people this year, and your support by just going over there and hitting that subscribe button on YouTube would be awesome. Alright, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I think I'll be here on Sunday as a bonus game session. I don't know for sure. I think the wife and I are basically going to celebrate Valentine's Day and hanging out on Saturday, because she's working now and I have to work later. So our excuse to like hang out and do stuff will not be great. Just double check that it's just not messed up, right? There's a few people hanging out with us today. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace, much love, and I'll see you, if not Sunday, definitely on Monday. Toodles.